I'm going to take you through a few different models of team performance now. Now, some of these models we'll come back to through the semester, and other ones are basic underpinning models that have been developed that I think are useful to look at the moment, and you may want to bring them back in some of your assignment work later in the semester. So first of all, we've got the Katzenbach and Smith team effectiveness model. Now, their definition is very similar to the one we looked at before. They define a team as a small group of people with complementary skills who are committed to a common purpose, performance goals, and approach for which they are mutually accountable. Now, this simple definition brings together team roles, such as the work of Belbin and McGarris and McCann, P3 management, as in common purpose and performance goals, and models of leadership, such as the ones developed by Hersey and Blanchard and McGregor, looking at mutual accountability. You don't need to worry about any of those particular bits of research at the moment, and anything that's relevant will be referenced through the lectures over the course of the class. But the Katzenbach and Smith model, they use this visual figure to represent that definition I just gave. So they're looking at a model of efficient teams, and they use this triangular diagram. So you can see there's 3 points, the 3 points being the sort of larger deliverables for any team. So the 3 points of the triangle: collective work, products, performance results, and personal growth. And in order to reach those goals, there are 3 necessary factors, and they make up the sides of the triangle. So they're the means of reaching those particular goals. And you can see how you've got skills, accountability, and commitment, and they sit between 2 overall deliverables of any given team. So teams are committed when they have a meaningful purpose, specific goals, and a common approach to their work. That's the commitment at the base. Their skills, they need skills in problem solving, technical skills to accomplish their craft or their task, and interpersonal skills to enhance teamwork. So they're the fundamental skills that are required for achieving collective work products and performance results. And accountability, team members must have mutual accountability to one another, as well as their own individual accountability. And ideally, teams will be made up of only a small number of people, according to Katzenbach and Smith. So there is this argument about the effective size of a team, and once it grows beyond a certain size, perhaps it's time to start thinking about breaking that team into sub-teams. Now, this is a classic team effectiveness model. It's pretty basic, but it's really useful to remind us of the way in which a team is formed, the building blocks that lead to team success. So Rubin, Plownick and Fry in 1977 developed this model, and it's known as the GRPI model because GRPI stands for goals, roles, processes, and interpersonal relationships. And you can see it's represented as a pyramid. So these different parts, what goes into them? Well, any team has to be united around a common goal. We've heard that in the definitions that we've talked about. So it has to have well-defined objectives and desired results, plus clearly communicated priorities and expectations. The roles that are assigned to the members of the team have to be well defined with clear responsibilities, and there has to be acceptance of a leadership role as well. So there's an implicit assumption within any given team that the role and the capacity of leadership falls to an individual, typically. Processes, they need to be clear decision-making processes as well as clear work procedures. And the interpersonal relationships require good communication, trust, and flexibility. And because this is a simple model, it's a good starting point for whenever you're starting to analyze a team. It's also a good starting point if a team were to be formed. If you were to form a team, you could present this to your team members to say, this is how we look to structure as we develop.